Well, hello everyone. Here we are once again in beautiful downtown Danville, Kentucky. Another day, still above ground, still breathing. Opportunities lay before us. Things behind us are gone, nothing we can do about them. We talked about that a little bit yesterday. You know, someone will talk about today, it's two different things, but it's the same thing. We have to learn how to live life without limits, without putting limits on ourselves, not letting our mind convince us what we can do and what we can't do. Because how many of you have thought of doing something and then, I call it mind filtering it, and you mind filter it to the point that you convince yourself that you couldn't do it and you never did. That's limits. And the limits, the ones that hold us back the most, are the ones that we put on ourselves. Not the ones that other people put on us, but the ones we put on ourselves. It's what we tell ourselves up here. You know, and it's interesting that there's people around us that we love and care about, and we're careful how we talk to them. You know, you wouldn't walk up to one of your friends that you really care. You wouldn't walk up to one of your friends that you really care about and say, "Man, that was really stupid. Why'd you do that?" You do it to yourself all the time. You wouldn't walk up to your friends and say, "Why are you thinking of doing that?" You can't do that. You wouldn't do that to one of your friends. We do it to ourselves all the time. Oh, you can't ever do that. Why are you even trying? Man, there was people that's tried it before and it didn't work. You can't do that. We wouldn't do it to our friends. We do it to ourselves. So things that we wouldn't do with other people, we wouldn't tell other people, that would put limits on them, we do it to ourselves. So one of the things that you have to do to achieve what you want to achieve in life, to move forward with what you want to move forward in life, which we've done a whole lot of talking about over these lives, one thing that you have to do is to pay attention to how you talk to yourself. Pay attention to what you're telling yourself. You know, a lot of you have read about, positive self-talk, positive self-talk, positive self-talk. And that is a good thing. It's a good thing to do. But if there's positive self-talk, a lot of people don't stop and think there's negative self-talk. There's talking to yourself in a way that you wouldn't talk to anybody else. Coming down on yourself in a way that you wouldn't talk to anybody else. I kind of laugh. A lot of us have spiritual beliefs. Oh, we're going to get punished for doing this or punished for doing that. We don't have to get punished for anything. We don't. Why? We do a good enough job of punishing ourselves without anybody else's help. When we do something, we beat ourselves up about it for a long time. Yeah, negative self-talk. So here's my challenge for you today. Here's a challenge. Pay attention to what you're saying to yourself. Maybe it's a time to change what you say to yourself. Maybe it's time to quit saying you can't do that. You're not smart enough. You're not good enough. Other people don't have to tell us. We tell ourselves. Maybe it's time to quit. So as you walk through this day, pay attention to what you say to yourself. Tomorrow, pay attention to what you say to yourself. And take away the limits. Because the limits on your life, you're putting there. Time to quit. Have a wonderful day. Pay attention to what you say to yourself. And we will do this again tomorrow. Great talking to you. Comments below, I always love to read them. Have a great day.